Week 16, the Fantasy Football Championships. They are here. John Daigle, you have helped the people out for 15 weeks, but we need one more. We need that little extra effort for you to help them win their finals of their fantasy football season. So Daigle, a little bit differently this week. These are the three names you can pick up on your waiver wire right now, served by Applebee's, that should be considered starters in your fantasy football championships. We'll start with number one. And it has to be Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts. Daigle, we talked about this a couple weeks ago. You advocated to pick him up before that Saints game, not to start him, but to start him for the Arizona and now Dallas Cowboys stretch, because last week against the Cardinals, 37+ fantasy points. Daigle, he might be able to do it again here in week 16.
The third most fantasy points for any quarterback since 1950 in his first two career starts. 29 carries in back-to-back games and 7 completions of 20+ yards for Jalen Hurts last week in a duel match against Kyler. And now he gets this atrocious Cowboys defense, which should be an up-tempo matchup and high scoring as well. I don't know what there is else to say about Jalen Hurts. He's a league winner. And more importantly, if you have a toss-up, someone like Russell Wilson, let's say, let's be honest, Hurts is the better play this week.
Even though he didn't get you there, Jalen Hurts is the one that might help you go to the platform, the podium, and lift the trophy at the end. I mean, Daigle, he had 2 passes inside the 10-yard line, 2 carries inside the 10-yard line, and scored 3 touchdowns on those plays. That's pretty remarkable. All right, let's go to the running back position. Early Sunday morning, we heard that Ezekiel Elliott was going to miss week 15. So in steps Tony Pollard, Daigle, a player who on limited touches throughout his career has been stellar, has been explosive. We don't know what's going to happen in week 16, but if Ezekiel Elliott is out, Tony Pollard again, top 12 running back.
If you didn't pick him up Sunday morning, you at least got the glimpse, a see of what he can do in place of, and quite frankly, better than Ezekiel Elliott this year. Averaged less than 2.5 yards per carry up until his 40-yard pinwheeling touchdown run. But that's what he can do on limited touches. He's explosive, clearly. 90% of the team snaps as well, which is why we're chasing him if Zeke is still out. Ran around on 73% of Andy Dalton's dropbacks and handled 100%, saw all 9 targets among the Dallas running backs. So he's clearly a great pickup as long as Zeke stays inactive. If Zeke is healthy, and maybe he could be because the Cowboys are still somehow pushing for a playoff berth, then I imagine his touches would get cut in half. And Pollard has shown himself a good enough player to share with Zeke. Having said that, he could still easily outscore and outproduce Zeke.
Yeah, I'm in a bit of a running back pickle for my fantasy football finals because I was writing CEH all season. So maybe I'll lean on those potential 10 touches from Tony Pollard. But Daigle, let's say I won't. Let's say I want like a legitimate quote-unquote starter out there. Is there one I can call attention to that I can pick up this week?
I don't know if he's a starter, but Ito Smith is actually pretty interesting this week. Raheem Morris came out and said that Ito's the starter over Todd Gurley. And we expected that already. Todd Gurley has 20 carries in his past 4 games. Meanwhile, Ito has averaged 4.5 yards per carry in that span. And the best part about this matchup this week is that it's against the Chiefs. So no matter the game script entailed, we know the Falcons have to answer point for point or fall behind and pass the ball, which is great for Ito's upside. So if you're desperate, if you're in a deeper league, maybe you did a 0 running back build to start the year, Ito isn't the worst option in week 16.
Josh Norris, officially desperate. All right, those are the 3 moves you need to make in your fantasy football championships, served by Applebee's.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.